G'day, I'm Lethal Hope and I live in my van full time, and I and you'll see a lot of weird things going on here. I used to have a different YouTube channel, and I used to share my travels, but now I don't want to do that anymore. So I've decided to make these cards and start this new channel. Well, the story goes that I had water damage to my phone. I paid a lot of money to get it fixed, and then it flung out of my hand and into the ocean. So I had videos on there to go on my old YouTube channel, which was Lethal Hope, Living in Love and Not in Fear. And I just travelled my homelessness journey, and you know, where I travelled to around Australia. And I started this new channel. I've called it Ascension Through Spiritual Warfare. And what I want to do is I want to share my story and my truth as I see it, and to you know, not to give direction to anyone, you know, just to know, just for people to know that if the same thing's happening to them, you are not alone. And we're not, we are never alone. But you know, it is a spiritual war out there, and there's probably plenty of us going through the same sort of things. So I've shuffled these three piles. I've made my own cards now, and I have more ideas of more cards to make, but I haven't had enough cards. So I'm not far from a town. I've been going through a crazy time just lately, because everywhere I park there'll be no one there, and the next minute everyone comes and they all park around me, and I just feel the energy and I don't like it. So I'll be moving and moving and moving really quickly. And now I've found this spot. I don't think anyone can park beside me here. It's not a dream nice spot or anything. You'll probably hear the traffic and the trains. It's a very windy day, and it's really cloudy, and it's not a nice day anyway. So I've shuffled these, and I'm just going to shuffle them in front of you, and then I'm going to pick a card and talk about how it relates to my life. So give me a card, my spirit guides. Thank you, Most High Mother and Father, for your guidance today as I talk my truth. Bring me out a card that you want me to talk about today. Thank you, spiritual team. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a few there, so I'm just going to take the top one. Making informed decisions through your intuition and inner wisdom. Well, that sort of just speaks for itself, doesn't it? But I just hate liars, and I hate people, you know, that just can't give you the right information. And this happens a lot to me. You know, I'll ask someone a question and I get the wrong answer, a fake answer, and it's really disappointing. An example of just one recently is, and I didn't even ask a question. There wasn't a question asked. It was just information given to me just to deceive me. I don't know why. I don't know why she did it. But I was talking to this lady, and I was at this great rest stop that I was happy with. I could spread out there, you know, like not spread out, but you know, I didn't have to park right next to anyone. And I knew up the road in this town that there was another rest stop that you know, it had everything that this rest stop had. But you had to park right on top of each other. But you were in the town, so you could walk around the town or whatever. I don't have any money. I don't need to walk around the town. I loved where I was. I like being in the bush. So she said, but one thing I like is a shower. And she said, oh, you should go into this town and, you know, it's a better rest stop than here. And it's got toilets and water and dump point and a shower. Now, I knew about this rest stop, and not many rest stops in Australia have showers. And I knew about this restaurant. I know they park, you know, it's like a car park, and they just got everyone just lined up all next to each other. And I knew the toilets were sort of in town. I knew that's where the dump point is because I use the dump point, so I will go when I leave this rest stop just in there to use the dump point and come back. So, you know, I would have ended up going in there myself anyway, but I just wouldn't have stayed there. So I go in there. She tells me, and it has showers, and they're hot showers, and you press a button and hot water comes out. Well, I love a free shower because you got to pay for showers when you live in your van, right? So I go in there and I park up and I get all set up, get my panel out and get on my van set up, and then I go looking for the showers. Well, I can't find a shower, so I start asking people, oh, someone said there were showers here, and they said, no, there's no showers here. So just down the road anyway was a swimming pool, so I went and had a shower there. But, you know, like, I don't mind making decisions, you know, through informed, you know, making informed decisions, you know. Like I've gone in there, which I would have anyway, because I had to use a dump point. The rest stop I was at didn't have a dump point. But I hate getting played like that. And, you know, through your intuition and inner wisdom, well, that was all going inside me. That's why I was at this rest stop. You know, I had a plan, and then I've let someone sway me. So I'm disappointed in myself only. Okay, so I'm going to get one out of this pile now. Thank you, Most High Mother and Father. Thank you for letting the right message to come out. And like this might have something to do with you. Here we go, this one wants to come out. Here to bring in new earth. Oh, well, I love to talk about this. This is my favourite thing. We're here at this time to bring in the new earth. And this life doesn't matter. What it matters is that we ascend. And we pray for everyone else to ascend. But we can really just only work on ourselves, you know. And I'm having a hard time with this lately because just the things that have been happening, so I might as well talk about that. You know, I work on healing myself, working on my shadow side, which is, you know, coming to the hard facts and face what I did and what I've been through, and forgive myself and forgive others. But most importantly, forgive yourself. And, you know, I want to put a high vibrational frequency into the earth. And, you know, to help Mother Earth. I love Mother Earth. And, you know, I believe she is going to renew or be born again or whatever happens there. But I find it very hard in today's times to raise your vibration and to, you know, put out a frequency of love, because there's so much hatred and horrible things that people are going through. But not only that, there's warfare that's been done upon us, electrical warfare, you know, like in the air, sent to everyone, you know, and I have a feeling that my thoughts aren't mine, and that I can't move to the 5D because they're sending out the frequency I'm trying to put out is being overrun by the frequency they, meaning the evil powers that be, are putting out into everyone through everything that they do. You know, it's a war, you know, against the humans, the purebloods. And, you know, I believe that to get to the new earth, there'll be a portal and I'll be led to it. But will I be able to get through the portal? Because I'm just being pushed, I'm just being bludgeoned with frequencies that aren't mine. You know, through the phones, through anything electrical, it's just in the air that you breathe, through everything, you know, so I'm trying to get over that at the moment. So the next one, I just use the next pile here, and it's got social media on the top. Social media is no good for us, and they know it, and the people that make the apps for social media, they don't even let their children use those apps because they're full of brainwashing and they're altering the way you think. And I'm thinking long and hard about getting off social media. I believe that I'm on the billionaire timeline, and over here I don't need money. And that's a world, that's a new earth that I want to bring in. And so I imagine that. I imagine this kingdom where there's free electricity, and we grow things ourselves, and we whistle while we work, and we're creative, and people invent things, and we're all living in love and not in fear. And so, you know, that's a trick to bringing in the new earth, is not to live in fear, because that's what the evil powers that be feed off, is our fear. It's not like I don't fear, you know, but I try to make informed decisions when I do feel fear, through my intuition and my inner wisdom. But also, I have a lot of attacks on my old channel. And this channel, that's just only new, and already I've had people attacking me on this channel. And I don't really care, you know, because I'm just being myself, and just sharing, you know, like about me on both my channels. And if you don't like it, I don't know why you're watching, mate. And it's just to spread hatred, and that is putrid. I cannot. It is, and it makes me want to projectile vomit. I hate hatred, and that's one of the things why. Not only because of the frequencies of the phone, I just feel like throwing my phone to the shit out. It's like, when my phone did go into the ocean, I already had this phone anyway, but I'm sort of thinking now, is that the sign I'm supposed to follow, you know? And not only that, I don't want to look at the hatred. I'm trying to spread stuff to help people heal that's helpful for the world. And so, yeah, I just want to be a helpful person to the world, to Mother Earth and Most High Father. And, you know, I want to free myself and humanity and our spiritual teams. We have a big spiritual team. I can't believe, but I'm in the middle of nowhere and someone is walking along here. Like, I just feel like the Arcus can't have any privacy, hey? There's someone walking along here. In the middle of fucking nowhere. Can't. Oh, stop it. Yeah, so, and with my spirituality and, you know, sharing that, I used to be religious and I was born again and all that sort of stuff, but my all that sort of changed as I had my awakening, and so I'm not here to make any money out of my spirituality. I don't believe in that. I believe in this free living, this free earth that I'm bringing in. I'm helping to bring in the new free earth where we're living in love and not in fear. And thank you for subscribing, liking and commenting on my channel. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day, and I will too. Okay, so hey, stay beautiful.